As the Beijing Winter Olympics are about to start, I thought I might make a video about royals who have competed in the Olympics, so in this video I'll go through some of the most famous cases of this happening. Count Hermann Alexander de Portelet was the first person of nobility to win an Olympic medal. He was a count from the Huguenot family of Switzerland and France. He competed in the 1900 Paris Olympics at the age of 53. He won both gold and silver for Switzerland in the 1-ton to 2-ton sailing event. He competed in 2 races, winning gold in the first and silver in the second. Now we're going to stick with the 1900 Olympics and with the 1 to 2 ton sailing class for another royal medalist. She was the first woman to ever win an Olympic gold medal and also the first woman to represent Switzerland at the Olympics. She was Helena de Portelet, the wife of Count Hermann. She competed with her husband on the ship, so also won gold and silver. The third royal to win on that ship was Count Hermann's nephew, Bernard Count de Portelet, who also got the same gold and silver medals. This brings us on to what we call the big Royal Olympic Circle. Mark Phillips, the first husband to Princess Anne, the Queen's daughter, competed successfully in the 1972 Munich and 1988 Seoul Olympics. He competed in the 3-day equestrian event, which is a sport that tests a horse and the horse rider to its limits in the cross-country riding, endurance riding and show jumping. He won gold in 1972 and silver in 1988. Princess Anne also competed in the 1976 Olympics in Montreal, but did not win a medal, but she did win medals at the European Eventing Championship the year before. Princess Anne would later start a successful campaign to hold the 2012 Olympics in London. In the Games, the daughter of Princess Anne and Mark Phillips, Zara Phillips, would follow in her parents' footsteps and win silver in the equestrian 3-day event. Princess Anne's father and Zara's grandfather, the Duke of Edinburgh, was also a keen horse rider and took part in the equestrian races, even winning world and European championships for the UK. The Duke of Edinburgh is also cousins to King Paul of Greece, whose son was Constantine II. Aged 20, Constantine won a gold medal in sailing for Greece in the 1960 Rome Olympics. He took part in the dragon class of sailing, which is no longer an Olympic sport. Constantine II's sister, Sophia, also took part in sailing at the 1960 Olympics, but was only a reserve for his winning team. Sophia later married King Juan Carlos of Spain, who had also taken part in the Olympics. He also competed in the dragon class of sailing, but did so 12 years later in the 1972 Munich Games, but did not win a medal. This was the last year dragon class sailing was in the Olympics. King Juan Carlos is also father of Felipe, the current King of Spain, who participated in the 1992 Barcelona Games in the sailing class of sailing. King Felipe is also brothers to Princess Cristina, who also competed in Olympic Games for Spain, this time in the 1988 Seoul Games, where she appeared in the last race of the tornado class sailing races. She came last as the boat did not pass the finish line. Cristina would later marry an Olympic handball player, Iñaki Dandagreen. He won bronze at both 1996 Atlanta Games and the Sydney 2000 Games. Now moving to the Norwegian royal family. King Olav V won gold in sailing at the 1928 Amsterdam Olympic Games. Olaf's son, Harald V, the current King of Norway, also competed in the yachting class of sailing at the Olympics, taking part in the 1964, 1968 and 1972 Olympic Games. He also took part in the World Championships, where he won bronze, silver and 2 golds. It should also be noted that Queen Elizabeth's dad, George VI, was King Olav's cousin. Moving away from the big Royal Olympic Circle, we move to Saudi Arabia. Prince Faisal Al Shalan and Prince Abdullah bin Muteb Al Saad have both competed in Olympic Games. Prince Faisal Al Shalan competed in the 2008 Olympics in Beijing but never won an Olympic medal, but he has won gold and bronze in the Pan-Arab Games in 2011 and a silver medal in the Asian Games in 2014. Prince Abdullah bin Muttab also competed in the 2008 Olympics to no avail, but competed in 2012 and won a bronze in team jumping. This is the surprisingly long story of royals who have competed in the Olympics. Thanks for watching, and please comment any video suggestions in the comments below, and if you think you'd like any future uploads from our channel, please subscribe.